Hello everyone, my name is Maria Magdalena Jiman. You can call me Elan with name 2415-040057, Medicine and Veterinary Faculty, Veterinary Medicine Student Program, Nusa Cendana University. I am in Group 8. Here, I will present the results of our group work where I will do exercise 1 towards adverbs cause contactors on page 7-8. Yang pertama ada exercise 1. Suruhannya, underline the subject on and the verbs twice in each of the following sentence. The indicative in the sentence are correct or incorrect. Yang pertama, kita akan tentukan subjek, verbs, dan contactor secara logis dan terperinci. Kalimat yang belum lengkapnya, the new student in the class very talkative and friendly. Dan kalimat yang sudah lengkapnya, the new student in the class is very talkative and friendly. Penjelasannya, because the verb is needed to connect the subjects, the new student, with the predicate, very talkative and friendly. Selanjutnya ada exercise 2. Suruhannya, each of the following sentence contains or the more professional parts. Underline the subjects on the verbs twice. Circle prepositional part that come before the verbs. The indicate if the sentence are correct or incorrect. Yang pertama, di sini kita akan tentukan subjek, verbs, dan contactor secara logis dan terperinci. Kalimat yang belum lengkapnya, in a box on the top shelf of the cabinet in the hallway of the house. Dan kalimat yang sudah lengkap itu ada there in a box on the top shelf of the cabinet in the hallway of the house. Penjelasannya, because in this sentence there is no clear predicate. Selanjutnya ada exercise atau skill 1-2. Suruhannya, underline the subjects on the verbs twice, circle the propositional parts that come before the verbs, then indicate if the sentence are correct or corrects on in the cards. Kalimat yang belum lengkapnya, in a moment of worry about the problem with the case in the account, this question has errors in the subject requirement, predicate, and the spelling errors. So, kalimat lengkapnya itu I feel a moment of worry about the problem with the case in the account. Selanjutnya, TOEFL exercise 1, 2, and 2. Suruhannya, choose the letters of the words or group of words that best complete the sentence. Kalimat yang belum lengkapnya, in 1975, the Fritz sacrificed space probe to blah 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 beginning to send information back to Earth. Penjelasannya, because the sentence regards a noun to complete the Fritz probe to Venus. The noun Venus functions as the direct object the verbs probe. So, kalimat lengkapnya selanjutnya exercise 3. Suruhannya, each of the following sentence contains one or more present participle. You underline the subject on and the verbs twice, circle the present participles, and label them as adverbs or verbs. Then, indicate if the sentence is correct or incorrect. Correct sentence-nya, the letters needing immediate answer are one on the desk. The word letters does not have to be colored double in the sentence because of the exercise of words. So, wrong sentence-nya itu ada the letter needing immediate answer are one on the desk. Selanjutnya ada exercise 4. Suruhannya, each of the following sentence contains one or more past participles. Underline the subjects on the and the verbs twice. Circle the phrase, participles, and label them as adverbs or verbs. Then incase in the sentence are correct or incorrect. Yang pertama di sini kita tentukan subjek, verbs, dan kontektor secara logis dan terperinci. The locker drawer contains the onward gems, so this sentence is grammatically correct. The subject is the locker drawer, and the predicate is container the onward jewels. Selanjutnya, exercise 3, 4. Each of the following sentence contains one or more participles. You underline the subjects once and the verbs twice and the verbs twice. Circle the present participles and label them as adverbs or verbs. Then indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. The exercise leader typing to build a snowman in the falling snow. This sentence is included because it does not have clear predicate. The verb trying functions more as a description of the subject than as a main predicate. So, with the addition of the verbs where the sentence becomes more complete. Selanjutnya, TOEFL exercise skills 3, 4. 3-4, suruhannya choose the leader of the words of group or words the best complete the sentence. Soalnya at around 2 years of age many children regular production sentence blah 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 there's us one word. So in this sentence the subject many children is plural, therefore the adverb must also be plural. Selanjutnya, TOEFL review exercise skills 1 to 4. Suruhannya, choose the letter of the word or group of word that best complete the sentence. Soalnya, in male patterns bladders blah 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 strongly emphasize the degree of hair loss. Answer A. Haradat. Haradat means Haradat's organic traits passed from parents to children. So, the complete sentence is in male pattern bladders. Haradat from more the class. You underline the subject once and the verbs twice. Circles the contactors. Then indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. Soal, the dress did not cost too much, but the goal is smart excellent. Problem, the sentence is incomplete and illogical. The what it says. The fix, we need to add the right word after it to explain what quality is meant. Become, the dress did not cost too much, but its quality is smart excellent. Skill 6. Adverbs clause contactors. Suruhannya, these skills learns to show how these sentence patterns can be tested. Although the area is a desert, many plants the mother in the springtime. Problem, the sentence has an error in using a comma after the word desert makes the sentence illogical. Thank you so much for watching.
Hello everyone, my name is Mariani Nakasilamutukan. Thank you so much for watching in this video. Now I will continue working on exercise about structure and written expression. Alright, let's go! Exercise skill 5 to 6. Each of the following sentences contains more than one clause. Underline the subjects once and the verbs twice. Circle the connectors. then indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. An example of the sentence is as follows. The outline must be turned into the teacher a week before the paper is due and must approve it. Okay guys, let's identify the subjects and verb in each clause. The first clause is the outline must be turned into the teacher a week before the paper is due. In the first clause, the subject is the outline and the verb is must be turned. Must be turned in. Okay, the second clause is and must approve. In this clause, there is no subject and it only has the verb must approve. The correct subject shall be the teacher because the context is about the teacher approval and the connector is and. Okay guys, so the conclusion is that this sentence is incorrect because it does not have a subject in the second clause. TOEFL exercise skill 5 to 6. Choose the letter of the word or group of words that best complete the sentences. An example of the sentence is as follows. Pressure differences make the eardrum vibrate blah 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 DEM. The options are A. Enter the sound waves. B. as sound wave, C sound wave enter, and D as sound waves enter. The answer is delta. The conjunction as indicates that the two actions happen at the same time. The pressure differences cause the eardrum to vibrate while the sound waves enter the ear. The verb enter is also correct following the plural subject sound waves. The correct sentence is pressure differences make the eardrum vibrate as sound waves enter the ear. Okay, guys, the TOEFL review exercise skill 1 to 7. Choose the letter of the word or group of words that best completes the sentence. Okay, guys, an example of the sentence is as follows. Blah 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 almost 274 square miles, but 96% of the parks in the underwater. The options are A. Altok Biscayne National Park encompasses. B. Biscayne National Park encompasses. C. Biscayne National Park encompassing. And D. Biscayne National Park. Okay guys, the answer is B. Biscayne National Park encompasses. These options start with the subject Biscayne National Park and the verb encompasses directly. The sentence would read Biscayne National Park encompasses almost 274 square miles, but 96% of the park is underwater. Exercise 7. Each of the following sentences contains more than underline one clause. Underline the subject once and the verb twice. Circle the connector, then indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. An example of the sentence is as follows. The manager explained how wanted the work done. Let's identify the subjects and verb in each clause. The first clause is the manager explained. In the first clause, the subject is the manager and the verb is explained. The second clause is how wanted to work done. In this clause, there is no subject and it only has the verb wanted and how as connector. Okay guys, So the conclusion is the sentence is incorrect because does not have subject in the second clause. For the second clause, the subjects can be either he or she. So the correct sentence is the manager explained how she wanted the work done. Exercise 8. Each of the following sentences contains more than one clause. Underline the subjects one and the verb twice. Circle the connector. Then indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. Okay guys, an example of the sentence is as follows. I am not sure which is the most important course in the program. Let's identify the subjects and verb in each clause. The first clause is I am not sure. In the first clause, the subject is I and the verb is am. The second clause is which it is the most important course in the program. In this clause, there is not subject. The word it must be omitted because in this sentence, which function as a connector that interjects a noun clause, and it only has the verb is and which as connector. Okay, so the conclusion is that this sentence is incorrect because uh, it does not have a subject in the second clause. In the second clause, the word is must be omitted. So the correct sentence is I am not sure which is the most important course in the program. Exercise skill 7 to 8. Each of the following sentences contains more than one clause. Underline the subject once and the verb twice. Circle the connector, then indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. Okay guys, an example of the sentence is as follows. The advisor informed her that needed to add another class. Okay guys, let's identify the subject and verb in each clause. The first clause is the advisor informed her. In the first clause, the subject is the advisor and the verb is informed. The second clause is that needed to add another clause. In this clause, there is not subject. A subject is needed after that, such as she or he, and it only has the verb needed, and that is connector. Okay, so the conclusion is that this sentence is incorrect because it does not have a subject in the second clause. The sentence will be correct if rewritten written as the advisor informed here the she needed to another class. TOEFL exercise skill 7 to 8. Choose the letter of the word or group of words that best completes that sentences. An example of the sentence is as follows. Tests on the colors of cards were conducted at the University of the California to determine blah 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 the safest color for card. Okay guys, the options are A, which, B, which were, C, if, and D, however. The answer is beta. The correct sentence is tests on the color of cars were conducted at the University of the California to determine which were the safest color for cars. TOEFL review exercise skill 1 to 8. Choose the letter of the word or group of words that best completes the sentences. An example of the sentence is as follows. The tape measure first evolved from blah 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 used by the Egyptian. The options are A. The chains measure. B. The chains are measured. C. The chains are measuring. And D. The measuring chains. The answer is delta. This is correct. Me- Measuring chains refers to the chains used for measurement, which is exactly what was used by the Egyptian. The correct sentence is the tape measure first evolved from the measuring chains used by the Egyptian. Exercise 9. Each of the following sentences contains more than one clause. Underline the sentences once and the verbs twice. Circle the connector. Then indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. Okay, an example of the sentence is as follows. Next week, I am going to visit my cousin, whom have not seen in several years. Okay, guys, let's identify the subjects and verb in each clause. The first clause is next week. I am going to visit in my question. In the first clause, the subject is I and the verb is I'm going. The second clause is that needed to another class. In this class, there is no subject whom. However, whom is incorrect here. It should be who because it's the subject of the second clause, and it only has the verb has been. The connector here is whom, but as mentioned, it should be with signs. It refers to the subjects of the second clause. Okay, guys, so the conclusion is that this sentence is incorrect. The correct sentence is next week I am going to visit my cousin who I have not seen in several years. Exercise 10. Each of the following sentences contains more than one clause. Underline the subject once and the verb twice. Circle the connectors that indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. Okay, guys, an example of the sentence is as follows. The people which come in late had to sit at the back. Let's identify the subjects and verb in each clause. In the first clause, the subject is the people and the verb is had to sit. In the second clause, the subject is which and the verb is come. The connector here is which, circle it. However, which is incorrect in this case. When referring to people, the correct relative pronoun should be who instead of which. Okay, so the conclusion is that the sentence is incorrect. The correct sentence is the people who come in late had to sit at the back. Exercise skill 9 to 10. Each of the following sentences contains more than one clause. Underline the subjects once and the verbs twice. Circle the connector. Then indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. Okay, guys, an example of the sentence is as follows. The student have to read all the chapters which are on the text. Okay, guys, let's identify the subjects and verb in each clause. In the first clause, the subject is the student and the verb is have to read. In the second clause, the subject is which and the verb is are. The connector is which, circle it. In this case, which is correctly used as a relative pronoun, referring to the chapters. The sentence, grammatical corrects the student, the subject. This sentence is grammatical corrects the student. This sentence is grammatically correct. The subjects, the students, and verb have to read are clearly defined in the first clause, and the second clause correctly provides additional information about the chapters with relative pronoun which.
Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My full name is Magdalena Fontandine Ewi, and you can call me Tanti. I am a student of the Veterinary Medicine Study Program at Nusa Cendana University. Now, I will explain the TOEFL question about structure and right expression in number 8. TOEFL exercise skill 9 to 10. Choose the letter of the word or groups of words that best completes the sentence. Number H. Blah blah blah. That company requiring bonds of several depression bonds danced. Option A. It changes hormones. Option B. Hormonal change. Option C. The hormonal change. Option D. The change in hormonal is. The answer is option B. Hormonal change. Because in the sentence we find two verbs, accompany and recurrent. In the clause that accompany recurring bonds of several depression, the verb reduce does not yet have a subject. Therefore, the answer is B. TOEFL review exercise skill 1 to 10. Choose the letter of the word or groups of words that best complete the sentence. Question is number 8. Genus blah blah blah, the blueprints for shell construction exists in tightly organized pigget called chromosome. Option A are. Option B they are. Option C which. Option D which are. The answer is option B which, because which is used to introduce a non-restive clause that provides additional information about genus, not essentially part of the main sentence. Exercise 11. Each of the following sentences has one or more prepositional phrases between the subject and verb, but parentheses around the prepositional phrases underline subject once and the verb twice to indicate if the sentences are correct C or incorrect E. Question: the several in this restaurant always doesn't their job efficiently. Subject for sentence: the several. Verb: doesn't. This sentence is incorrect. This sentence is incorrect because the subject in several, which is a plural word, so the word do so be used as the verb. So the correct sentence is: several in this restaurant always do their job efficiently. Exercise 12. Each of the following sentences has a quantity expression as the subject underline, the subject once, and the verb twice. Circle the object that the verb agree with. To indicate if the sentences are correct, C, or correct, E. Question: most of money is needed to pay the bill. Subject: most of the money. Verb: is needed. Object: to pay the bill. This sentence is correct because the subject most of the money, the singular although money, is a countable noun, but most of the indicate an uncountable amount which requires the singular verb is needed. So the subject and verb agree in number. Exercise 13. Each of the following sentence contains one of the words that is grammatically singular but has a plural meaning. Underline tense words once and underline the verbs twice. To indicate if the sentences are correct, C, or incorrect, E. Nobody in the class have complemented the assignment of time. The words grammatically singular is nobody. The verbs is have completed. The sentence is incorrect because the word nobody is a singular but is followed by the plural verb have. The correct form should be has because nobody in treat as a singular subject. So the sentence correct be nobody in the class has a complete segment of time. Exercise skill 11 to 13. Each of the following sentence may have a problem with subject or verb agreement. Underline the subject once and the verb twice. Then indicate if the sentences are correct, C, or incorrect, E. Question number 8. Everybody were told to be here at 8 o'clock, but somebody is not here. The subject of the sentence is everybody and someday, while the verb is were told. The sentence is incorrect because everybody and somebody are singular subject. So the verb should be in singular form, which is was not were. Therefore, the correct sentence is Everybody was told to be here at 8 o'clock, but somebody is not here. Double exercise skill 11 to 13. Choose the letter of the underlined word or groups of words that is not correct question. Of words that is not correct. Question number 8. Sum the agriculture practice used to be responsible for fostering desertification. Option A. Practice. Option B. Used. Option C. Is. And option D. Fostering. The incorrect word is C. Is. Because agricultural practice is a plural subject, so that must be followed by to be for the plural subject. The to be is shall be were, and the above sentence is past continuous tense, and the is in option C shall be were. The correct sentence, some of the correct sentence, some of the agricultural practice used today were responsible for fostering desertification. TOEFL review exercise skill 1 to 13. Choose the underlined word of group of words that is not correct. Question number 8. A network of small arteries mostly sandwiched between the skin and the underlying muscle supply both to the face and scalp. Option A. Sandwich. Option B. Underlying. Option C. Supply. And option D. Both. The incorrect word is supply, because network is a singular subject, so the verb supply must followed by C or es. Supplies. The correct answer. The correct answer, a network of small arteries mostly sandwiched between the skin underlying muscle supplies blood to the face and scalp. Exercise 14. Each of the following sentences contains words of groups of words that should be parallel. Circle the word of words that indicate that a sentence should have parallel parts. Underline the parts that should be parallel, that indicate if the sentences are correct C or incorrect E. Question number 8. To get to the office, you should go through the store, turn to the left, and continue down the whole sentence. That should parallel parts. This sentence, the sole parallel part is and. Parts of sentence that should be parallel: enter the store, turn left, continue down the hall. sentence is incorrect because the word continuation is not consistent with the previous verbs. Instead, the verb continue should be used to maintain parallelism in the sentence. Exercise 15. Each of the following sentence contains word of groups of words that should be parallel. Circle the word or words that indicate that the sentence should have parallel parts. Underline the parts that should be parallel. They indicate if the sentences are correct C or incorrect E. Question is number 8. Neither the teacher of the students are ready to leave the classroom. This sentence is incorrect because after neither, nor should be used as the correct pair, not or. So, the correct sentence is neither the teacher nor the sentence are ready to leave the classroom. Exercise skill 14 to 15. Each of the following sentence contains words or groups of words that should be parallel. Circle the word of the words that indicates that the sentence should have parallel parts. Underline the parts that should be parallel that indicate if the sentence are correct or incorrect. Question number 8. The novel was both emotional and descriptional. This sentence is incorrect because emotional is adjective, while description is a noun. There is the word both, which indicate that two elements that juxtaposed must be in a similar form, but should be the same form. For example, both are adjective, emotional and descriptive, or both are nouns. So, the correct sentence is the novel was both emotional and descriptive.
Okay, my name is Adrian Gini, NIM 2415040055. Di sini saya akan menjelaskan tentang TOEFL exercise yang saya dapat adalah skill 1415, terus satu skill TOEFL review exercise 115, terus exercise 16, exercise 17 dan exercise 18. Baik, di sini yang pertama TOEFL exercise skill 14 15. Cause the letter of the underline word or group of words that is not called. Example sentence: the Harvard yard which was Harvard original campus is still a major attraction for both student and visiting. Di sini terjadi kesalahan pada kalimat kalimat yang terdapat kata s. Di antara 4 kata s, yang pertama optionnya ada which original major visiting. Dalam kalimat tersebut, kata yang salah adalah terdapat pada kata visiting. Seharusnya menggunakan kata visitor. Terus nomor 2, TOEFL review exercise skill 1-15. Example sentence. Much of Hemingway novel glorifies heroic exploit such as bullfighting of boxing. Pada kalimat ini kata yang salah yaitu yang harus kita pilih yaitu dalam kata yang salah yaitu glorifies. Karena seharusnya kalimat yang benar itu menggunakan glorify. Itu karena glorify merupakan kata dalam bentuk jamak karena subjek novel adalah jamak. Terus yang berikut adalah exercise 16. Each of the following sentence contains a verb form with have underlined the verb to its the indecided if the sentence are court of in court. Example sentence: how you ever saw a ghost? Jawabannya sama. Contoh kalimatnya itu how you ever saw a ghost. Subjeknya itu you, verbnya itu have, saw. Kenapa kalimat tersebut salah? Karena saw seharusnya diganti dengan seen dalam bentuk past participle, sehingga kalimat yang benar adalah how you ever seen a ghost. Yang berikut adalah exercise 17. Each of the following sentence contains a verb form with be underline the verb to in the indecided in the sentence are correct or incorrect. Example sentence: the diamond jewelry is always kept in a safe place. Jawabannya adalah the diamond jewelry in always keep in a safe place. Subjeknya itu the diamond jewelry, verbnya is keep dengan verb yang dibentuk dengan be adalah is, tetapi kata keep adalah tidak sesuai dengan bentuk ini, harusnya keep atau menggunakan being keep. Yang berikut adalah exercise 18. Each of the following sentence contains a verb form with a modal. Underline the verb twins the indecided if the sentence are correct and incorrect. Example sentence: the waterman said that it likes snowing tonight. Jawabannya adalah the waterman said. Thank you.